for the banks, I think the real challenge is making sure that they're not left behind as more and more the financial system moves on chain, and 2025 is the birth of the new internet financial system.
Yes, I'm telling my members, understand it and then decide for yourself how you're going to operate in this world. But do not close your eyes to reality.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Wealth 28 Club podcast. I'm your host, CYPRX, here with my co-host, Mr. Aquaman, who's finally feeling a lot better. In today's video, guys and gals, we are going to talk about first the landscape in which we're operating in. I want to first kind of show you guys just kind of what's been going around behind the scenes. Some people have noticed, some people haven't. I'd say that the vast majority of the population have not. So I want to share that information with you guys, and then I want to actually educate you all and talk about why the market's down, get through the boring stuff. But then that'll open a discussion on what the best strategy we believe here in this community is if you're an investor, and that is the utilization of DeFi, right? Using DeFi in a safe, effective manner to grow your bags in times of market volatility and hedge against the downside momentum that we could always experience in the short term. I want to show you guys that these institutions, these large organizations are for a fact sitting in on private door meetings behind the scenes saying that DeFi is the future of finance. I'm going to show you guys some of the largest announcements from the companies and organizations that you guys know and most likely hold some of these digital assets in your portfolio, making these announcements about generating yield and posting digital assets as collateral. And so, just as always, bringing you guys some of the realest information in the game. Me and Aqua, we're never spewing out price predictions or none of that garbage hopium. We're really just trying to educate you guys on the current landscape and give you guys some good insights from institutional perspectives and large industry leading experts' perspectives. So I'm going to start here with this, Aqua. Do you want to do me a favor, bro, and read this one? This was a really good post, I feel like, and this will kick it off for what I have to show you guys today. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, I got you, bro. It says here, people are freaking out because the market is pulling back, but let's keep it real. The IMF just held its annual summit with the World Bank and told the entire world that crypto will play a role in the future of finance because the future of finance is digital. Let that sink in. This isn't the end. Far from it. It's just the beginning of the global transformation. Pullbacks are part of the journey, but the foundations being built are bigger than any short-term move. Stay calm, stay focused.
So a lot of people don't know this. Some people might, but again, because you're involved in crypto might be the only reason that you probably know that this is going on. Most normal, everyday, average people have no idea that this just took place, right? They're all lined up at the doors right now to buy gold, physical gold at all-time highs, when they should have been buying it back when it was worth $1,800 in 2023,
Big facts.
So the minds of the masses are completely distracted. Meanwhile, the elites, during this pullback, I don't think anything's a coincidence. Mind you, we had a harvest moon in October, right around the time that the market was pulling back. I'm not going to get into astrology or anything like that, but these things are not by accident. They are scheduled months in advance on specific dates for specific reasons at specific times. And while everybody's distracted, this is what the global elites, i.e. the World Bank, the IMF, I actually was able to go inside the World Bank a few times in Washington, D.C. when I was a private contractor out of the military back in 2018. These are those people that, again, have their hand in global decision-making. And this is what they're on stage talking about. Do they seem, when we're playing, I'm going to play some of these video clips, maybe like 4 or 5, where they talk about how Bitcoin was an opportunity for investing, right? They talk about how the future of finance is all going digital. The IMF managing director is asked the question, do you think everything is moving to crypto? And she tried to avoid the question, but worded it in such a way where she said, fiat money is all moving digital, and it would be best not to close your eyes to reality. And I want to play those clips for you guys because it's awakening to what's really happening and how in the moment we can be distracted and manipulated by fear. But if you do the research, We all know where this is headed by 2030 and beyond. So calm, cool, collective, tap in with us this Friday. If you guys are on X, do us a favor, repost this stream for us. If you guys are on YouTube, I don't know if you can repost a stream on YouTube, but that'd be great if you'd smash that thumbs up button. Make sure that you're subscribed to mine and Aqua's YouTubes. So let's tap in. The first one here, the clip that I'm going to play in Aqua, feel free to tap in, bro, after I play these clips if it sparks something that you want to say. Is this lady here. This is, I'm not going to butcher her name. I'm pretty sure, the managing director of the IMF, and listen to what she says about the future of finance. Mind you, again, just to get the brain juices flowing, this is the freaking IMF and the World Bank talking about the future of finance, and it has 3,000 views.
That's not enough, bro. That's not
Like,
enough.
Are you kidding me? 3,000 people?
You go on YouTube right now, I could show you so many Moon Boy videos that got over 100,000 views. It's crazy.
Nuts, bro. People are just watching the wrong content when everybody should be watching this event. Like, if you haven't gone through and tried to watch at least 2 of the videos that the IMF just dropped from their World Bank meeting, come on, y'all. Try to tap in, try to lock in, or at least know where to find them. Right? If you're in the CYPRX community, we talked about this yesterday. These videos, some of them are mandatory. They're talking about AI, talking about jobs, talking about all that stuff in these videos. So check out what she says here.
For us to talk about the future of finance, crypto, regulations, opportunities, risks. Managing Director Gorgieva, is the future of finance crypto?
The future of finance, for sure, is digital. We know that digitalization is moving very rapidly. We know from history that finance is very quick to take advantage of technology. Remember the telegraph? Telegraph comes, it impacts finance. Internet, it impacts finance. Now we have a technology, the technology that makes it possible to get blockchain to underpin finance, and I am convinced that we would see a bigger role in the future.
I'm convinced that it will play a bigger role in the future, and the future of finance is going to be digital. Mind you, she's sitting next to Jeremy Allaire, the CEO of Circle.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. That's the writings on the wall with that. You can't doubt crypto at all. Digital. I mean, I'm curious to know why she said digital when she said crypto and then she responded with digital. I'm curious to know.
Oh, because they're scripted, bro.
Yeah, they're sure.
Scripted. But she slips up. She slips up because I bet you before this conference, they were told not to specifically say crypto. When asked about crypto, they try to reword it. But I'm going to play a clip where she literally says, we saw Bitcoin as an investment opportunity. So if she's saying that, the way that I'm thinking about that saying is, if they're seeing it as an investment opportunity in 2025, that means they seen it as an investment opportunity this whole mother trucking time, bro.
1000%.
You know, because they're not behind the scenes just starting to catch up to this stuff in 2025. The IMF has had their hand in crypto and digital assets since pretty much day one. You could go back and find documents from the IMF about crypto and blockchain from 2015, 2016.
So it's been on their radar.
Been on their radar, bro.
Been on their radar.
Listen to this next one. This is Jeremy Allaire talking about how we're going to need to upgrade the future of finance to prepare for the era of machine robots, bro. This one is gnarly.
What?
Yeah. And think about it too. Watch when I play this clip. Think about it. Check this out.
The thing that it's not apples to apples. I think that this money will be the highest utility form of money that we've ever had. And as we enter the age of machines and of more and more of work and labor and intermediation happening with machines, we're gonna need to upgrade this economic infrastructure and the monetary infrastructure to contemplate that world.
Yeah, bro. He literally just said we will need to upgrade the money to prepare for the era of machines.
Man, these robots that are coming, I feel like it's coming in the next like 3 years or less.
Oh, it's already here, bro. Have you seen what freaking Elon Musk has been posting with his Tesla bots? How they were doing like karate and shit.
Yeah, I seen that. That's wild too, by the way.
And you're in LA. I'm surprised you haven't seen the DoorDash robots yet. Have you
Oh,
seen them?
no. We see them all the time when I go into the city. I just went into the city last weekend with the kiddos, and we seen it. Yeah, like
They're
4 or
sitting
5 of them.
there,
And
yeah.
then they got Waymos now too. Waymo is like Uber and Lyft on steroids. There ain't nobody driving the bad boy, and it comes and picks you up. So I can only imagine the cost of a Waymo, to get a Lyft is way cheaper than Uber and Lyft because they've already cut out the third party, which is the driver. They don't got to give the driver a cut, so they can lower the prices technically. You know what
I'm
I mean?
telling you, these new technologically savvy businesses are going to they might be slow right now, but they are going to freaking boom in the next couple of years. This is such a crazy time to be alive. I dropped this document here, and it made me think of it because of what Jeremy Allaire said, preparing for the era of machine robots.
As we enter the age of machines and of more and more of work and labor and intermediation happening with machines, we're gonna need to upgrade this economic infrastructure and the monetary infrastructure to contemplate that world.
Because here, so this document, I said, AI is no longer just a tech trend. It's a structural shift reshaping how we work and create value. The takeaway for every professional or every person is clear. Lifelong learning is non-negotiable, whether through company programs, certifications, self-driven upskilling. Those who adapt will thrive as AI becomes a foundational layer of every industry. DeFi, crypto, how you manage your finances, how you pay your bills is going to be everything. So I said, to me, this moment feels like the early internet days, except the cycle is moving faster. And what did you just hear the managing director say? That this is all moving super fast and it's only going to continue to pick up. So we're at an inflection point. This is a document from 2025, IBM, Google, Accenture, Microsoft, all the big names, right? Intel. You probably have one of these companies' technologies in your house right now, right? And look at what they're saying. The pace of change brought on by artificial intelligence and AI advancement is unlike anything that we've ever seen. In boardrooms, research labs, and workplaces across the G7, that's the G7 nations, AI is reshaping tasks and, as a result, reimagining modern job architecture. You know how many people are about to lose their jobs and have no skills, bro?
I know, bro. And I keep saying too, like Alexa's in the pager stage right now. In the next 3 years, Alexa's going to be walking around your crib, doing your dishes, doing your laundry, folding your clothes, right? Alexa's about to be on steroids in a few years, bro.
Yes.
Right now, people are like, Alexa, play this for me, or Alexa, set an alarm for me, right? There's so much more that's about to come.
What's that movie that just came out with that chick from Transformers? I don't remember her name. I don't watch a lot of movies. Is her name Megan Fox? Megan Fox. She's a robot. She's an AI.
What
You
movie is
seen it,
this?
Rob?
What
Yo,
movie is this?
yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched it a couple of months ago when it came out, my G. But it's wild, dude. It's like about this chick, this in-house AI maid, this robot maid,
Okay.
and this guy's wife like is sick or something, and he gets this maid to like take care of the house and watch the kids and stuff. And she like falls in love with them and like tries to corrupt them, and they have sex, bro. It's wild, man. It's wild.
What?
I don't want to ruin it for you, bro, but it's crazy, man.
That's wild, bro.
And
Man.
it's the reality, bro. It's like as crazy as that sounds now. Look back if you think it's not real. Look back 10 years ago at movies that were telling us how the world's going to be with virtual reality goggles and paying people digitally,
Yeah.
iPads, all that stuff. All that stuff wasn't a reality 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I mean, and the Apple goggles are wild too. I mean, man.
C-Flow put the name. Thank you. Shout out to you, C-Flow. Appreciate that. He put the name, or she put the name of the video in the comments, bro. It's called Subservience.
Subservience. Okay. I'm gonna peep it. I'll probably peep it this weekend sometime with the
Yeah,
family.
I don't watch. No, I don't. Well, maybe your older sons, but not your little. Not your
Oh,
little.
okay. All right. It's not like a family movie. All right.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't like a family movie, bro.
All right.
Oh man, but yeah, nah, check it out. I don't really ever watch movies, but when I do, it's usually movies that I could like pick apart about how the future is going to be, like the Matrix type movies, you know, like.
Yeah, nah, facts.
But anyways, back to this document because we got off track. They say right here. So again, this is coming from all the leading industry experts, you know, right? Lifelong learning. It says lifelong learning is essential to remain relevant in the age of AI.
Man.
So, you know, if you're not progressing, if you're not watching and pay attention to the right content, eventually you're going to get replaced because the speed in which technology evolves, you're going to think that you're adopting technology that's relevant. And in reality, it's like you're in 2 years ago.
Facts, bro.
There's
And
still,
I heard Kathy Wood said that Elon told her that he ain't gonna stop until his robots can basically like sew what thread a needle. Like, so like if the robot can thread a needle that tedious, imagine all the type of jobs, all the type of warehouse jobs. I mean, you name it, you're about to get replaced. You know what I mean? For so many different perks for businesses and institutions to, you know, not employ certain amount of people because that comes with certain amount of, you know, money. So the margins are about to be crazy for these businesses that adopt this AI and robots. That's real.
As conspiratorial as it sounds now, man, the gradual pace in which this is going to happen over the next 5 to 10 years is going to shock most people because a lot of people don't price in how much can happen like in the blink of an eye over 5 to 10 years. Like I look back from 5 years ago where I was at in 2020, y'all, COVID was only 5 years ago. Like that's not that long ago. We're still in that process of them transitioning everything. If you did research on why they struck COVID amongst the world, it was low key just a push to enact the digital transformation.
That's
to get
real.
everybody. It was, bro. If you read the documents, the IMF's told us, the World Bank has told us, the BIS has told us that flat to our faces.
Yeah, and they're smart. You know what I mean? Don't let a good situation
Go to
waste, right? Like,
yeah. Don't let a crisis go to waste.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Don't let a crisis go to waste when there's so much you can get out of it. So use your imagination on what they got out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the storm is coming. We're going to get into that one too, bro, because man, there's a lot happening. So let's play another clip. This is her. So this is where she kind of slipped up. She said, Bitcoin, we see it as an investment opportunity.
Simplicity is to high degree used for investment purpose. Like Bitcoin is an investment opportunity first and foremost. There is a little bit of use for payment, but that's not the main purpose. Are we going to move to a...
So when
so what's the main purpose?
Yeah, so I'm like, when she said that, bro, I'm like, so you just openly said on stage, Bitcoin is an investment opportunity. We know y'all's asses have been in crypto and involved in crypto since the early days, but weren't y'all the same people telling everybody it's a scam back when it was worth $10 and $100 and $1,000?
So much FUD. Just internet play money, right? So many things are said about Bitcoin.
So wild how the world works, man, and how just people's brains are just in a freaking mesh ball, just being juiced by the elites, bro, all the time.
Man, facts, bro. Facts.
It's crazy, man. You really don't see it until you start learning about finance, until you start learning about the markets, until you start learning about the economy. You really can't see it because everything else is low-key a distraction.
Everything. Yeah.
We literally live in a world where it's entertainment shoved in your face, stimuli, dopamine hits all the time in your face. Lottery fixed mindset, instant gratification, always just thrown in your face. Never really gives you time to zoom out and see the bigger picture.
Yeah, it really doesn't. People want that instant gratification, and social media makes you feel like you can have that instant gratification. Social media just puts you in this comparison mindset. You're always comparing your life to others. And like, I mean, it's okay to dream. It's okay to have your own wants and needs, but man, you got to be able to decipher if they're really yours or if you're, you know, being bombarded with the way the internet runs nowadays and shit, which is garbage, bro.
Algorithms control everybody's lives, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do for a fact. I heard that on a CSIS panel discussion. This dude, I'm pretty sure it was one of the directing managers of the CSIS that said algorithms control everybody's lives. That's the way our world is.
These are the issues of our day. Think about your own lives. What you read, what you know, what you watch, what you buy, everything is increasingly determined by algorithms. You know, our lives are being taken over by so
that's where I learned the whole notion behind how you can control your algorithm. You can feed your YouTube channel and teach your Instagram and all that stuff what to feed you by first off, not liking specific things, not watching specific things, blocking certain people, and then hitting that little not interested button.
Yeah, that not interested button will clean up your algorithm real quick, to be honest with you. Man, and just thinking about it, how many people are not even aware of just algorithms? So like every single day when they look at what they're looking at, they're just in a trance every single day, not realizing, you know what I mean? The trance
being broadcasted to them. It's literally being channeled to them, bro. It's being freaking directed to them to control their thinking, television,
and keep them stuck. Bro, the social media is like TV on fucking steroids, bro. On steroids. Real talk, bro. Because TV was already an issue, if you think about it. Before social media came, TV had an effect. Remember MTV? Remember all the music videos and all the bullshit that would come on there, right? That had an effect on our psyche. Bro, you can go on social media and watch, videos like that all day long. And there's people that are doing that shit. And it's
little
crazy.
Shorts, bro. Little shorts, little TikTok shorts. They got people tripping, bro. Oh my God.
They definitely do, bro. 1,000, bro. 1,000.
It's such a wild time to be alive, man. But people want to become millionaires, right?
Yo, it's going to show in the next couple of years. It's going to show what you were doing with your time during this period.
That is a fact.
Because this is all, it's all here, and we have a foundation that we've laid. So people would come back and go back. Even you've been in the game way before me, bro. Go back years back and see how tapped in you were. You know what I mean? So
last video from the IMF. Fiat money is moving digital. Do not close your eyes to this reality.
I'm telling countries, accept reality. Fiat money is moving digital. The developments in crypto, both unbacked and backed, they're happening with exponential speed. So yeah, you can try to lock your country away from this. Good luck with it. So yes, I'm telling my members, understand it and then decide for yourself how you're going to operate in this world. But do not close your eyes to reality.
Georgine, one of the questions.
Bro, hey, I'm convinced now digital means crypto. And they were like, yo, just whatever you say, don't say crypto. All right. And she was like, gotcha, digital.
The end of denial, the IMF finally admits what crypto knew all along, right? So they admitted it, right? This whole entire article from Kraken, by the way, mind you, right? A huge exchange in the space, wrote an entire article just recently on this IMF event, right? So it says why this moment matters. The IMF statement is not revolutionary by itself. What makes it historic is the subtext. The establishment is admitting that digital money is no longer a question of if, but how. That changes everything. It forces countries to ask new questions. How do we maintain monetary sovereignty when value moves across networks faster than we can regulate it? How do we design digital money that respects privacy, transparency, and freedom? And then blah, 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 right? So it's just a wake-up call. And how many of your average everyday people are reading stuff like this or tuned in? Not a lot. So if you're here, you're an investor, you're already taking on the risk, exposing yourself to these assets, which most of you probably are if you're listening to this podcast right now. I encourage you guys to level up. Level up. It's not just about hodl anymore. You have to engage. You have to interact. You have to learn. You have to grow. This is literally what we're in right now is literally like a little tiny baby, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't learn how to move with the baby, you're going to be a bad parent.
Yeah, facts, bro. That's a great analogy. That's a great analogy.
It's the same thing with your portfolio. If you don't learn how to manage it, how to rebalance it, how to reallocate, how to do things properly, how to engage, how to grow it, how to use the market's money to grow it, how to mentally prepare yourself for the volatile swings that are going to come with it, you're going to ruin it.
Yeah. And we've heard too many people tell us that you should not be on the sidelines. So if you're one of those that are not even in crypto and you're just like listening and like, oh, when is a good time? Now, not financial advice, but how many weeks have we shared so many different people saying the time is now, the time is now, get in, the water is warm, the dam is broken, all these different sayings of it's happening now, but people are tripping because the market is bloody. You should be taking full advantage of all these discounts. With like the people that are on the comments or on X talking about why is the market bleeding? Man, the market's really shit right now. No, the market is on a fat ass discount right now. What are you talking about? Like,
for reasons too, bro. I want to go over those reasons in today's call, educating our followers on why that is happening, because that's something that we talk about in the CYPRX community. How many times, bro, do you see people on the internet say, no one could have predicted this pullback? How many times, bro? And ask anybody from the CYPRX private community. We predicted the pullback. I got timestamps.
all year you've been calling it, bro. All year, as a matter of fact. From last year to this year, all
Timestamps.
That's the beautiful part about being tapped in with the CYPRX community. You're way ahead of the curve, and you're not one of these people out here tripping. But
you know, it's not even to be cocky, but like in our community, here's our video from October 6, 2025. As a community, we sat down as a group. There was like 75 people on the private call, and we typed out a list when the market cap was at an institutional sell delta. Mind you, we're the only community on the face of the internet with access to these tools in the retail spectrum because of the algorithms that we've built, right? When the market was at 4.23 trillion, we had a Zoom call and we said these would be the catalysts that create a pullback in the market. And we literally drew out what would likely happen, right? This is that video right there, October 6th. You can see the date, private community Zoom call. So don't believe people when they say there aren't communities out there that can call these things, because it's not hard, guys. If you know and understand the fundamentals and you know what will weigh on risk sentiment, you'll understand why the market is down. There's nothing wrong with the underlying infrastructure in crypto right now, y'all. As a matter of fact, the landscape for crypto has never seen this much bullish momentum and tailwinds supporting it ever in crypto history. The only reason crypto is down right now is because of the risk aversion and global market sentiment, meaning larger investors than you and I that actually control the movement of these markets are much more interested in safe haven assets because of all the uncertainty in the monetary policy between multiple different central banks, not just the Fed, the Bank of Japan as well. We're seeing global tensions rise between big, huge jurisdictions like China and the United States. We're seeing political uncertainty in France, political uncertainty in Japan. We're seeing political uncertainty in the United States. All of these things, mind you, there's a couple more. The inflationary environment that is uncertain. I'll go over this in just a second, but all of these things are the things driving massive demand for gold right now and leading to this crypto retracement that we're currently living through. And eventually it will cease to exist. And like in previous cycles, the dollar will continue to be debased. We will continue to see money printing, and we will continue to see assets that are used as a hedge against dollar debasement, i.e. crypto, gold, silver, all these hard assets will continue to rise against dead decaying fiat currencies. It's an easy play. It is literally an easy play. There's different strategies in which you can partake in the meantime. Again, to each his own. And me and Aqua have been advocates, and I'm going to show you proof in today's video that DeFi is one of the best strategies. DeFi is one of the best strategies. So Aqua, would you mind reading this post?